again, another artist that I'm not a fan of, but we just have to cover it.
Okay.
Trippie Red. So apparently, Trippie Red was getting roasted for a potential album cover. We'll have a quick look at that. Can you see this, Dre?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can see it.
What the hell is this,
So
man?
that's definitely Pegasus. But what is that in front of Pegasus?
Hold on, let me see if I can get in a little bit closer. So, all right, I'm gonna click on this bad boy here. All right, so boom, can you see that now?
Is who is that?
I don't know who this is. Like, I guess it's him. And then here's, I guess, like a different version of
That
what it
doesn't.
would be.
Oh yeah, that is Trippy. Oh my! Look how close to the computer I have to get to see this thing though. Cause
Yeah,
he what is yeah okay. So he's flying on Pegasus.
pretty much. Let's go back and let's take this one in though. This one really gets me.
I don't know. Like okay.
I can't stare at that for much
I want you
longer.
to imagine being the photographer on that pose right there, and
Yeah.
him giving you a pose and saying, you know what? Could you just brace your right leg against your left and just kind of put your arms out? Yeah, perfect,
Yo, to
perfect.
me, it was like Trippie was like, "Yo, I got a vision," and the photographer was like, "Okay, you're gonna have to share that with me." No, no, no. Let's just go keep it raw. And then
Yeah,
he just shows up in his underwear and he's like, "Work with that."
yeah. He's
Like,
like, he's like, listen. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna take these pills, have a couple of these pills, right? And then I'm gonna explain my idea to you,
now,
and you're gonna get it.
now, obviously, this is not the cover he's going with, but do you think this was a troll?
I mean, he's the type to kind of do that, but anybody who knows Trippy Red knows this might be a real cover.
Why,
might,
yo? Why is this
it might,
acceptable? Okay, but yeah, you're right. It might be a real cover. Why would that be acceptable in hip hop? What is wrong? I'm gonna sound like an old dude. I'm gonna age myself here, but what is wrong with this generation of hip hop? Like, I don't understand it. The generation I came from, I grew up with, was Onyx. I'm not. I don't like wearing baggy jeans, but I'm just saying it was Onyx. We will fuck you up. Wu Tang
right.
Clan. I will cut your head off. All right, cool, aggressive. Mob Deep, aggressive. Guns, aggressive. But I also come from the era of Bad Boy. I love the ladies. I like to
Right.
dance. I also come from the era of Rockefeller. You know what I mean? Hustlers, get money, sell the drugs, don't use them. This is the era, and you've heard it before, but this is the era of the user. It's like emo, it's like being depressed and taking pills and numbing yourself. That's what's cool. Like, how did this happen?
Drake,
You think Drake was the springboard for all this?
100%. He opened the door. 100% he opened the door. Before Drake, the most gentle music that we had was Ja Rule.
Yeah,
And then that got shut down by exactly the momentum that you're talking about, and we all know the specific person who
of
did it,
course. Right.
right? But that was the means that they went about it, just making it seem like what he was doing was really soft, right?
Right.
And then after 50 dropped maybe a couple tracks off of that, Bad Boy had their run where there was a little few R&B, but as far as a specific artist where that was what they did, Drake came out the gate singing and rapping, and that just opened the door to expose your emotions.
And to make it be kind of cool and accepted to
Acceptable
be like
and
that.
sellable, yeah, and marketable.
You know, it's weird because like I'll go back and I'll listen to like singles from early 2000s, late 90s. Remember that song DMX, he had a record called Party Up? Y'all gonna
Yeah,
make me lose?
yeah, yeah,
Dude, I quote, "So whatever it is that got you thinking that you Superman, I got the kryptonite. Should I slap him with my dick or the mic?" This was a single. This was on the radio. You know what I mean? And that album went 10 times platinum, went diamond. So
yeah.
I say all that to say this aggressive, it was the normal. It was commercial. So was it? I guess that aggressive tone just got played out, and the listener was just dying for something different. So they just came up with the polar opposite, and then that just kind of shifted the culture. Is that what I'm hearing you say, or
The whole world is sad, man. Like the whole world is just sad, bro. They just needed the music, and before the music that they had to go to listen to, if you were a kid or young kid and you were into hip hop, you didn't really have somewhere to go if you had like an emotional side. You would listen to like Alanis Morissette,
right,
I mean,
right.
or Avril Lavigne.
Y'all
It would have to be
y'all
pop.
fucks with Alanis Morissette and Avril Lavigne.
No, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. Hey, it's ironic.
Yeah, damn right.
Right. You know what I mean? But
like
it's ironic we're talking about this, don't you think?
Yeah.
But anyways, you know what I mean? That's where you had to go to get that fix. You know what I mean? And like I said, when Drake came out, he was putting that into his hip hop music.
Right.
It was selling. A lot more artists started doing it. And at first, obviously, when he comes out, you're gonna have artists make a track or two that kind of sound similar, but in the long run, you're gonna breed a whole new generation of artists.
100%.
You know what I mean?
No. Good point.